Hi everyone, it's Joan Marchand from the Wreath Creator. We're going to start on our Christmas in July wreath. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. It's really going to be a cute wreath, so let's get started. We're going to be starting, let me bring this down a little bit. We're going to start with all our ribbons. I'm going to be cutting 9 of each ribbon at 13 inches each. So, and let's just start cutting these. And you can follow along with this recipe, and make any type of wreath. You don't have to be working on a Christmas wreath in July. You can use this recipe for anything, a fall wreath, whatever. So, but this is what I'm working on today, and this is what the tutorial will be about. Why don't you let us know what you're working on in the comments. If you're working on a Christmas wreath or something else. And I'm going to continue cutting my ribbons, and I'm going to be cutting 2.5 inch, 1.5 inch, and then again another 2.5 inch and another 1.5 inch ribbons. And you can pause right now and get all your ribbons done and come back and follow us. All right, hopefully you got all your ribbons cut. 9 pieces at 9 pieces at 13 inches each. And I have 2 1.5 inch ribbons and 2 2.5 inch wired ribbons. All right, and the next thing we're going to be doing is just dovetailing them. And I don't think I have to, I might have to show some people how to do that, so let me just show a few people. I'm going to be folding the ribbon in half. I'm going to be folding the ribbon in half lengthwise, and I'm going to be cutting out from the folded edge to the wired edge at an angle, and that's what it looks like. So if you want to stop the video and take the time and work on dovetailing your ribbons, you can do that. I don't want to take up too much of your time in this video, just, dovetailing ribbons, because it's kind of boring. And I'm doing it at both ends. Okay, now that we've cut all our ribbons and dovetailed them all, we're going to be going on to our Deco Mesh. Now I've got 2 rolls of Deco Mesh, and I'm going to be cutting them at 35 inches long because we're going to be making the woodland ruffle, or also called the cruffle method. And this is Deco Poly Mesh, and the item number is RE136684. And let's get this out of the way. And we're going to be cutting these at 35 inches each, and we need 18 pieces. So I put 2 rolls of the Deco Mesh together, and we're going to be cutting 9 pieces. I think I'm just going to straighten this out a little bit. Oh, this is pretty sparkly. And so we're going to be taking 9 cuts. And how are your workrooms set up? Are you set up in your basement? In a spare bedroom? Well, I have a separate building that's a studio and an office, but we're renovating it, and I don't know what to think of how long that's going to take. They haven't even started it yet. So I had to move everything home, clear out a bedroom, and make my craft space here. I don't know if it's good or bad to have your craft space at home. You know, I don't know whether it's, I know like when I'm in my studio, I mean, I leave my studio and my office, and that's it. I'm done for the day. But here at home, I'll sneak back upstairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And sometimes, you know, you end up working a lot later than you wanted to work. So let me know how you do that, if you do that. All right, everyone, so today we're going to be adding our Deco Mesh to our wreath frame. Yesterday we cut all 18 pieces at 35 inches each. So that's what we're going to be working with today. And we're going to be making cruffles or the woodland ruffle. And this is going to fill in our frame really nice because they're cut at 35 inches. All right, so we're going to take that bottom of the Deco Mesh and we're going to hide the raw edge of that by rolling this about 5 times. And then we're just going to take our fingers and just walk right up the middle, gathering that in the middle. And then we're going to turn down the raw edge side about 5 times. And then we're going to gather that together. And we're going to pinch it. And I'm not turning it over, I'm leaving it right side up. We're going to take our wreath frame, open up a twist tie at the bottom, and we're going to place it right in the middle. I'm going to press down pretty hard on that wire frame, and we're going to twist that a couple of times. And let me see if I can do it from this angle. We're going to be rolling it up from the bottom about 5 times, walking it right up the middle with our fingers and gathering it. We're going to pinch it, and we're going to roll down the raw edge, and then we're just going to bring that together. We're going to pinch that in the middle, so that's what it looks like. Grab your wreath frame, place that right in the middle, the twist tie, press it down and twist it around. Now, if you want to pause this video and work on your wreath, you can do that, or you can just follow along. It's up to you, whatever you'd like to do. Let me know if you're a wreath maker or you're just jumping on here to, you know, to make a one-time wreath, or you work on wreaths all the time. And if you want, you can open up these twist ties, get them ready to place that in there all along the bottom ring. This is an elevated 18 twist tie wreath frame. Let me know if you make your own wreath frames or whether you buy them already made. I'd be curious to know. And let me know if you sell your wreaths online or whether you just really make them for yourself, family, and friends. That's interesting too. So here's what the bottom looks like. So let's jump up to the top. We'll open up those twist ties. And we'll go back to cruffling. Looks like a little bow tie, butterfly. And we're going to jump up to the top. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to pinch that in the middle. We're going to place it down on that top wire as hard as we can without bending that wire. And then I want you to twist that really tight, because you don't want your deco mesh to flip-flop back and forth. And we're going to be rolling this deco mesh into itself. So see how it's rolling? So that's the way I want to roll it. Quite a bit of deco mesh there, so it might be a little hard to grab. Let's bring all that mesh out. Okay, we just have one left. Again, I'm just walking that right up the middle. I'm trying to hide that raw edge of that deco mesh, so that's why I'm turning it down. As you can see, that raw edge gets tucked in, way inside. All right, last one. And if you want, you can go in there and separate these a little bit. Make sure they're not all bunched up. Too bad. And there you go, nice and full. That's what it looks like. Let me bring this up a little bit so you can see how nice it looks. There you go. All right, we'll go on to adding our ribbon ties.